and I think I have this fantasy that the more people we bring through, the more magic we're able to generate in the space.
A goal that's guided Christopher Bedford 6 years at the Baltimore Museum of Art, creating a space for Baltimore filled with works of art by Baltimoreans.
But it brings success back to Baltimore, you know what I mean? It brings eyes back to Baltimore.
I've worked at this for so long, and now I'm seeing the fruits of my labor.
This morning, we take a look back and look ahead as Christopher Bedford prepares to take on a new role in San Francisco, and the BMA searches for its next leader. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jason Newton for 11 TV Hill, a museum that reflects the community that it serves. That's been Christopher Bedford's mission as director of the Baltimore Museum of Art. Now, after 6 years leading the museum, he's taking on a new role in San Francisco. This morning, we sit down with Bedford to discuss what's next for himself, the museum, and a look at black art in Baltimore. We begin with a look at the art itself. Joining us now is Chris Bedford, director here at BMA. Good to see you, man.
Very nice to see you.
Tell me about curating for Baltimore. I'm sure that every city is a little different.
A little different, but I came here with a very particular vision, which I think very fortunately unfolded positively. I had this concept that, you know, we're living in the midst of a generation, what I call a golden generation of Black American artists who are redefining abstract painting, abstract sculpture, increasingly figuration, and even redefining what it means to be an artist.
Okay.
So the experiment, which had no proof of concept at the beginning, was, what if you made them the leading edge of a program in a civic museum and used their intelligence, their unique intelligence, this very much intelligence of the moment, to differently connect an institution to a city that is majority black? What would happen? So we've been doing that for 6 years, and I think, you know, we're surrounded by some of the results.
I think it works.
Yeah, I think it works.
How do Baltimoreans consume art? I mean, you know, you look at movies, and you'll see in New York, they're sitting on the bench, and the guy can sit there for 2 hours. And
Right.
When you see people from Baltimore come in and look, what's their experience like?
Well, I mean, I think that they're energized by seeing representations of life and people that relate to their own lived experience. And we're a free museum, which is fabulous. So on the weekend, in particular, if you come in here, it looks like Baltimore. It has the energy of Baltimore. If you were, say, downtown in the Inner Harbor, if you're in Hamden, it feels like that inside the museum, which is what I think we were after when we were conceptualizing the future of the institution.
Did it take you all 6 years to figure this out?
Yeah. I wouldn't have been able to even mention those two areas early on.
We're walking in a good one. We'll have a seat. The Witten is really good because it brings out a lot of emotion when you think about 9/11 and what the pyramid may symbolize. Tell me about this one, because it's the first thing you see when you walk in the door.
Yeah, so, you know, I mean, this is interesting in so many ways, and I could talk about it uninterrupted for about 45 minutes, which I won't do. But we went through a pretty historic deaccessioning, which is just a fancy word for selling art. In 2018, the first painting that we bought with that roughly $20 million haul was this work by Jack Witten. At the time, I think we purchased it for $600,000, and I can't even imagine. It's a virtually priceless work of art at this point. Unfortunately, Jack is deceased. There are very few paintings on this scale or of this quality that exist anymore, so I think the BMA is unbelievably fortunate to have it. I've said many, many times, I think this is the most important painting that I'll ever buy for a museum.
Really?
To me, you can tell an entire history of the United States in the 20th century into the 21st century using this object. The surface is embedded with objects that he gathered from ground zero. The pyramid, obviously, I think, it evokes the sheer stature, the sheer scale of one of the towers. I think it has a kind of sublime dimension to it. And the reason to embed the surface with materials gathered at the 9/11 site is to capture the spirit of those who passed in that moment. And that's a reference to his investment in the work of continental Africa that invests objects with the spirit of our ancestors.
See, that's the beauty of it, because we could sit here and come up with 13 different things that we all see differently, but you arrive at the same point in the end.
Yeah, and I think, for me, the work radiates. It hums on the wall. I think it's quite different from any other object in our museum, and I really do wholeheartedly believe in 100, 150 years, this will be as important to this museum as Matisse's Blue Nude is to the museum right now. Well, you've mentioned twice trying to make sure that you got black artists and female artists in order to do that. You had to find the capital to do it. And it became an uphill battle. Did you anticipate the battle that will come before you as you wanted to make that change? You know, but it was anticipated for me by some of my most ardent early supporters who said, you know, this may be going swimmingly at the beginning, but when you keep going and there's a determination to move in this course, eventually people are going to see fault in the maneuver and want you to revert back to a more sort of white-focused institution. And there were, as you all know, those moments in our recent trajectory.
Worth it in the end?
Oh my gosh,
as you look
absolutely,
back?
categorically. Yeah,
Sure.
there's no, I wouldn't change one thing. No.
Well, I remember coming here, Roller Park Elementary School. I was probably in the 2nd grade, and there was a magic to it. I think there was 2 reasons. I think one, it was different. You know, go to a museum every day, but also it was a museum.
Right.
And it soaked in. I'm curious, when you're the person who leads the place and you see tour groups come in, or you see a first timer come in, you watch them. Do you feel that same magic for you?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. And I think it's really important for any museum director to routinely walk the galleries so that you remind yourself what you're doing and why. And that's often seen in the way that kids, in particular, public school kids from Baltimore, interact with objects. And I think I have this fantasy that the more people we bring through, the more magic we're able to generate in the space, the more likely it is that somebody who's currently enrolled in that school is eventually me in 20 years.
Sure.
That would be extraordinary.